So I was like, okay, this guy's cultured. Like, he's not a bum. Like, all right, cool. After their set, this Roger guy, he's been sitting there the whole time, right? He goes up. He goes, thank you so much, Steve. Thank you so much for being here. You know, I love our friendship. Boom, lands one on Steve's mouth. Kisses Steve in the lips. So then
I thought his wife is here.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. So I was like, yo, are we doing a swinging thing right now? Is this what's going on? I was like, yo, I got to get out of here. I don't want to fucking kiss Roger.
No,
like,
I thought you were all for Roger.
No, at this point, I was like, let me back off a little bit. Roger, yo, it's cool.
You do your thing. I'm going to chill back here.
Yo, and then to the point. So
this is a public bar, Roger.
Roger, come on. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of TretoWithOutARadio. You already know how it goes. Treto, the host. Renee from the other day.
Radio. You had to separate it out.
Break it down. And dude, that's how rappers do it. Like when they're rapping.
Break it down.
The syllables, yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Treto without a radio. No, all wrong.
Treto without a radio. No.
Oh, because you drop it at the end.
Ooh, like you dropped the mic.
That was a weird one. Because you drop it, you got a fin.
Wow, you're all. What is this?
I don't know.
You're like a rich white guy with you don't want napkins. No, we're good.
What?
No. Go ahead.
Is that what you think a rich white dude does when he doesn't need napkins?
No.
No. Jeffrey.
Shout out to Jeffrey. No. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode, man. It's been a while. We got a lot to cover in this last week and a half? No,
week and a half.
Yeah.
2 weeks, I guess. Yeah.
It's been crazy on this side, man. I've missed just like recording. Is that weird? Like I missed the whole podcast.
Yeah, the setup and because even our last episode, we were in a hotel room.
Yeah.
And it's been three weeks since we actually sat down here and recorded.
Yeah. And it's weird because look at this. No, it's ours, but it's look at him. No, welcome to the family. No. For those of you who haven't been following us on Instagram or anything like that, I was in Seattle for a little bit. Renee, you were down in Houston.
Yeah. You're just going to leave out the part where you went to Vegas?
Oh, I was going to get to it.
Oh.
No. Yeah. Well, Seattle took a trip down to Vegas for 4 days. 4 days to Seattle, 4 days in Vegas. I'm tired.
That was a big trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was in Houston the whole work week. I feel like your trips were a lot more fun because your trips were actually just trips. Mine was a work trip.
Well, no, actually, yeah. But I was actually working out there, which is crazy. In Seattle, I went to Starbucks because you're in Seattle. You got to go to Starbucks. And I was working for a little bit, and it was kind of cool just working away from the office,
Yeah.
But no, yours was designated for work.
Yeah, I was in the fucking hospital 4 days out of the 5 that I was there.
Renee's emergency room doctor.
Yep. Fucking look me up. Get surgeries on the low.
No. Wow, just hook them up in your garage.
You got to bring your own anesthetics.
Damn, like that? No.
I'm not gonna supply you. That's the expensive part.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
anyone can chop you up with a knife,
but it'll hurt. No.
it'll hurt though.
It'll hurt a lot.
It'll hurt, Jeffrey.
No, but so what were you doing down in a hospital in Houston?
So we had a client of ours that was gonna start using our system, and it was their go live week, so they wanted to have people on site that knew the system, people from our company in case something broke, because nothing's worse than it's the first day you're using something, it doesn't work, and you got to get on with support and be on the phone and stuff. It's much better to actually just have the person there and be like, hey, and toss it at them.
Hey, shit's not working. Fix it. Yeah.
Just throw their laptops at me. I got so many bruises.
Okay. No.
So it was basically that, and so I was there in case something technical broke.
Okay.
And then the other people were more application based and workflows and trying to get all the PAT nurses situated and how to use the application and stuff.
Did you guys run mini workshops on how to use it and sit them all down, or was it one-on-one?
It was more of the one-on-one kind of stuff, and then because they had allegedly already done training.
Yeah.
And so we were just kind of there for moral support.
You got it. You can do it.
You got it, man.
You got it, Clara. No.
Wow, fucking Clara.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah, stuff like that. So it was a lot more of like one-on-one and like kind of fine-tuning the steps that they learned.
Oh, cool.
So it was that kind of thing. But yeah, it was weird, man. I didn't think Houston had It's gonna sound weird, but I didn't think Houston was so filled with Hispanic people.
Yeah, no, I never really thought of it. I mean, but you're in Texas though, so that's kind of
Yeah, so like it kind of makes sense, but like a lot, like
like
you
a
know,
lot?
like okay, because we live around Chicago, and you know there's a huge Hispanic population,
yeah.
but like there is a lot in Houston.
So it's like a little village times fucking.
It's like
100.
Little Village is Houston.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah.
So like stuff like that, it was weird. Like every little plaza had at least one store with a name in Spanish.
Oh wow.
And like their local not their Walgreens, their Jewel was called Fiesta.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
because it's always a party when you go.
It's always a party in
Yeah.
Jamaica.
Houston. No.
Yeah, Jamaica, Houston.
Oh, Jamaica. What?
Jamaica, my Houston.
Jamaica, my Houston, go crazy. No. I don't know. Off the rails.
Anyways, yeah, so stuff like that, and just like the people. I don't know. Hispanic people just go to the doctor a lot. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's who happens to work as nurses and all that.
Yeah.
But like there was a lot. It was kind of strange.
Oh, so the staff was like Spanish speaking.
Yeah.
Did your team, the people that came from Chicago, were they Hispanic as well, or is it?
So
just
my team that came from Chicago was me.
Oh shit!
So yes, the whole team spoke Spanish.
Oh, I thought it was just like, oh wait, so you were the only one from Chicago going down to
Right.
Houston?
So
I thought it was like a group of you guys.
Well, yeah, but like I was
different.
the only one from Chicago. There was one from Kansas City, one from California, and two from Texas.
Yo, that's
or
kinda
not
badass.
Texas, from Florida.
So like you finally got to meet them like in person?
Yeah, so like I got to meet two of them. Well, one of them I had met before, so I kind of already knew what he looked like. But two of them I had spoken to on the phone like for so long, like so many calls a day, and I had like just their profile pictures of what they looked like.
Wow.
And so it was really weird to actually see them.
Yeah.
And for them, it was worse because my profile picture is non-existent, so it just has my initials.
So they had no idea what the fuck you look like.
Yeah, and they had like a picture to go off of from the other guy that I had met before.
Okay.
When he came here to our office, we took like a team photo.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yeah, he's one of the people in this picture." And then so they were like, maybe he's this guy."
Oh wow.
So they were just playing like Guess Who, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
So yeah, that was kind of cool. It was like when you see somebody who's on the radio, so like you always hear their voice, and then you actually see you see the voice coming out of the dude.
Yeah, that's so weird. That tripped me out the first time it happened.
Yeah, and it was really weird, especially because one of the guys, he's really chill, but dude's like 6'5", 6'6", and I was like, "So where'd you play in college?"
Just right off the bat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it was weird. I don't know. I didn't expect him to be like 6'5".
That's crazy. Did you guys do anything like after work, like as far as
Yeah, we went to sleep.
Oh
No.
yeah. They went to sleep. Renee's boss who's watching this right now. No.
Wow, we went to sleep.
Yeah.
No. The day that we got there, we went out. We were gonna go to this bar, which was what was it? It was a organic sports bar.
Oh, what the fuck?
Exactly. No.
Like we were just picturing like just grass from the field, like they cut it and like they serve it.
It's Malort. No.
Oh, my lord. Yeah.
No, so it was called an organic sports bar. It was really weird. Like their food was all organic, but it was also a sports bar.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's kind of badass.
we were gonna go there the Monday that we flew in, but little did we know, Monday Night Football.
Ooh.
And the Texans were playing, which are from Houston.
Yo, I caught that game. Yeah.
Place was packed. So we ended up going to some barbecue place across the street.
Oh, nice.
It was all right. No. But yeah, usually like after we left the hospital, we'd go back to the hotel, like kind of chill for like an hour, half an hour, and then go out to eat somewhere. And go get dinner. We'd have a few drinks. We'd get back to the hotel like at 9, I think, around 9ish.
Yeah.
And
Pretty
then,
normal shit.
Yeah, basically go to sleep.
Nice.
It was early. It was early days because these hospitals got started. They started doing surgeries pretty early. So it was like 7 a.m.
So you had to be there at 7?
6.
Shit.
Yeah, so it was early mornings. But other than that, it was pretty cool. I just fucking weather-wise, it sucked, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say how hot was it down there?
It was every day was like 95 and humid.
Ooh.
So like you know how like it gets humid here,
Yeah.
but it's like in the 80s.
Yeah.
It was disgusting. Like,
Yo, that's one thing. I would die in a place like that, bro.
bro,
Like,
it was pitch black outside. You know, like 6 a.m.
yeah.
Humid. It would just slap you the moment you walked outside.
Jesus.
So what was the good weather in Seattle?
Well, it wasn't fucking humid at all. So when we landed there, it was a little chilly.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I got there. I got there, and it was like 69, maybe like 70 tops. It never passed 70, like 2.
Oh, man, that sounds perfect.
But it did rain like 2 out of the 4 days we were there, or 3 days we were there.
Uh-huh.
But it was like, dude, perfect. Like sweater weather. It was so weird because everyone there wears like a light jacket or like a sweater.
Yeah.
But they'll still wear shorts, you know? So it's like the in between.
It's the perfect
it was like
weather.
Dude, it was super perfect, especially to me that like I sweat a lot. I was like, yo, I'm in heaven right now. The only thing though,
smiling.
I didn't like was every morning there's no sunshine. Like it's so gloomy and sad. Yeah. Like it was weird. Like with the place we were staying, I got an Airbnb and okay, so I didn't know that this place was gonna be super small, right? Because I was like, my theory was, get an Airbnb near the university, you know, because that way it'd be around the bars. You don't have to drive anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I did. And as soon as we got there, I opened the door, and right away you could tell it's like a dorm, bro. Like literally, like half a shelf is the sink with like the microwave and one cabinet, and then like you walk in. The bathroom's right there that looks like a little closet. It has like half a shower and a toilet. And then you take one step and there's like the bunk beds with like no space and then like a couch or a futon.
Yeah. Like the living room area?
Yeah, and that was it. Like I was like, yo, this is not what it looked like in the pictures.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. What did it look like in the pictures?
It looked a lot bigger, I'll tell you that. No. Like I knew everything was going to be together, but I thought it was going to be spaced out.
Yeah.
Because every picture was like something different. Nah, like you could literally take it all in one picture. Like the guy didn't have to do that.
That person's a master salesman.
Oh yeah, and has a really good camera. Nah, but but no, it was dope. And you know you don't stay in the Airbnb, like you're out. You know, so
you just needed enough room to pass out.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we did. But so it was funny. I ended up going with my brother, right? Mm-hmm. And I told him, I was like, yeah, don't worry about it. Like, I got an Airbnb. There's a bunch of bars. There's a bunch of dive bars. Like, it's not touristy. Like, it's local, like, college stuff. So it'd be fun. Yeah. So, yeah, all right, cool, whatever. First night we get there was Monday, or the Monday Night Football.
Yep.
We walk, like, a mile to this one bar because I was reading the reviews. Like, yo, this bar's popping. Like, it's going to be good. They have good food.
Terrible bar.
Oh, my God. It was so bad, bro. Like, the food was, the food was not great. Like it wasn't good, and then like the beer was just like beer, like cans beer, you know.
Oh, they didn't even have like a bunch of stuff on tap.
No, they didn't. And then it was so packed that we couldn't sit by the bar, so we couldn't even see the draft.
Yeah,
you know. So it was like but dude, everyone there loves football. Like I've been watching football this whole week because of that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn, it rubbed off on you.
Dude, it really did, because that Monday I was like, oh shit, this is awesome. And then Thursday night I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
So I was watching football.
Thursday night football.
Yeah, and then Sunday I watched the Bears game. So I've been watching. Yeah, like this is the most football I've ever watched. Yeah. Like it was cool.
You've been taking in football. I guess. Do you think maybe they just love football because they can see other places where it's nice and sunny out?
Maybe. Or no, because they actually have a pretty good football team. No, the Seattle. What's the McCallets? No.
No idea.
I know it. I just blanking out, dude. Russell Wilson.
The Seahawks.
Seahawks. Nah, I'm all.
You're all trying to prove your worth.
Yeah,
we're talking all of this about watching football.
No, I remember because they were in the Super Bowl a couple years ago. Okay. But yeah, it was dope. So I guess Seattle was dope. It was very like nature meets like city. Yeah. So it wasn't too like, you know how Chicago, like you go downtown and you just feel like it's too like city like there's not a lot going on because everyone's like busy and everyone's rushing. Over there it was like not that. Like everyone's super chill. Like everyone's just like calm. During the day, like no one seems like they're working, but everyone's like working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess it's just slower pace.
Slower pace, right? Shitload of coffee shops. Like there was just everywhere you go. It's like Starbucks.
You gotta have your coffee. It's only 60 degrees out. No.
It was perfect. I'm telling you, it was
amazing.
so good. Yeah, actually,
you don't know how good that sounds to me after having a week of 95 humid weather,
bro. Oh man, let me tell you. One of the mornings we were walking to a coffee shop. And then I'm a very hot person, so I could I could last in like a cold weather. I was like, yo, let's pull over to this Target because I gotta fucking buy a hoodie, dude. I'm freezing.
My God. Another hoodie?
Yeah, it was like 65 degrees, bro.
Bro, I feel like that's your staple. You go on a trip somewhere, don't pack a sweatshirt thinking you're gonna be fine, and then you end up having to buy a sweatshirt at the place.
Yeah, dude. It's funny because Jaime, my nephew's dad, was actually in Minnesota this week. So he was asking me like, "Oh, what should I check out?" And I was telling him, and I was remembering like the fucking the time I had to buy the hoodie because it was so cold in Minnesota. But no, so with that hoodie, I fucking left it in the airport, bro.
Oh, what happened?
I just forgot it.
You took it off or?
Yeah, like I had because we were in Vegas, so it was hot, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, God, I'll be all right." Totally forgot it behind. I got on the plane, got cold, and I was adjusting it. And as soon as I touched the knob, I was like,
"That's when it clicked that you had a sweater."
Yeah, it was bad.
Damn, that sucks. I feel like that screws you over a lot because, like, when I flew out from here, it was, it was like a normal day. It was like 70 degrees out, maybe.
Yeah.
And then, I got in the airport. We landed because I landed in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
And so got off of the plane, and you know how you're like in the little, I don't even know what it's called, but the little walkway that they put next to the plane.
We'll call it the bridge.
The bridge. We'll call it the bridge.
Yeah.
So you like I took a step onto the bridge. Damn, it was hot. Like immediately I was like,
damn,
this isn't Chicago anymore.
You're not in Kansas anymore. No.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, maybe this was the worst. Like maybe it'll be better in Texas somehow. Yeah. And then when the same thing came and I took a step off of the plane in Texas, oh my God,
even worse.
It just slaps you so bad. Oof. And it sucked too because like we didn't really get that much like actual heat. I think we had like couple weeks this summer that were like in the 90s.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, and so that's what I was telling these guys. I was like, I'm not used to this. Okay, it was like 90 plus for maybe 14 days all summer in Chicago.
Yeah.
And this is hotter than it's been for me in like a year.
And it's like
and it's humid and I was wearing pants and jeans and my hoodie and I wasn't ready for all this.
Even do it.
But on the bright side, the hotel had free beer and snacks every day, like at 5:30, 5:30 to 6:30 or something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Like it was just like go down there and get your own beer.
Yeah, well they had like a bartender person.
Oh, okay.
And so she would get you your beers.
Oh, so like after work, like you would just go and make
it? So basically that's what would happen, like because we would get back like around 6 or 5 or whatever, and we'd leave to go eat like at 6:30, 7 o'clock. And so while you're waiting for everyone else to come down from the rooms, you just grab a beer and you just chill there for a while.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. I'll tell you what, man, I'm fucking tired of drinking, bro. This last week was disgusting.
So yeah. How much drinking did you actually do on this trip?
Well, I discovered a Seattle beer called Rainier.
Rainier?
Rainier, yeah, like rain ear,
like a rainy ear.
Like
when you get water in your ear.
Like it's more than most. It's rainier.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That
it's
makes
like
sense?
Seattle. It rains more in Seattle.
Yeah. No, well, anyway, so actually, I flew by myself, right? So I had a layover in Vegas, ironically, and then from Vegas to Seattle, I sat next to this dude from Seattle, and which is funny because I ran into him in the bathroom. We kind of like danced a little bit, trying to like get it, you know. So then I was like, fuck this guy. And then I ended up sitting next to him, and I was like, yo, man, you from Seattle? He goes, yeah, man. I was like, yo, do you have any recommendations? My first time, but whatever. We had like 3 hours to kill. So then he told me about this beer. He's like, yo, you got to try Rainier beer. It's like Seattle's Bud Light, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, dude. Like, I love Bud Light. You can't tell me that. So sure thing. I fucking tried it because this guy, you know, immediately hooked. So then that was like my beer of choice. And then, I mean, I would get like gin and tonics and stuff, but I would just get that. And then this guy told me about like these local like spots. There was this place you had to like take either a ferry or like drive over a bridge to get to this place called Alki Beach.
Alki Beach?
Alki, like ALKI.
Okay.
Alki Beach. And it was cool because it was like on the other side of the water. So like you could see the whole city.
Yeah.
And there's so many like little like bars along this like beachside road.
Like a river walk or?
Kind of. It felt like a mini California a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was dope. So then we did that. We were drinking there, and then, all right. So, you know how I told you I stayed in like a university village.
Yeah.
Well, when I was Googling things and trying to figure out what to do here in Chicago, I would see all these bars, right? And I would like look them up and ratings or whatever, but I never really read the reviews on them.
Okay.
So it turns out that University Village is right next to Boys Town.
Okay.
So then all these bars that I was on my list were actually like gay bars and like,
oh, perfect.
Yeah, right. So check this out. It was so funny. We're walking one night and my brother goes, yo man, like let's go to a bar, you know. I was like, all right, cool. So we're walking and he goes, hey man, I think we're in Boys Town. I was like, nah, dude, like stop being so judgmental. Like people just dress weird here, you know, like it's all right. Like don't worry about it.
It's Seattle.
Yeah, it's Seattle. Like, you know, skinny jeans, whatever. And then he's like, nah, dude, like, he's like, no, I think we're in Boys Town. I was like, look, no, we're not. And we're crossing the street. And you know how like the side, like the crosswalk, you know, it's usually like white with white lines.
Yeah.
Rainbows.
Oh,
dude,
yep.
Super like rainbows on the painted on the street, right?
Yeah.
So we're walking. I look down and I was like, yo, you're totally right. So I was like, all right, dude, it's cool, like or whatever. So then we ended up going to this. We found this lesbian bar, which is funny because it was like one of the Seattle's oldest bars.
Okay.
We go into this lesbian bar. Bartender's super cool. She's like telling us where to go and like giving us all these like recommendations. We leave there and then we like find our way. Well, we were walking and then we heard like live music. So we're like, yo, you hear that? Let's just walk towards it. We don't know where we're going. So we're walking. We see this like little coffee shop / hole in the wall bar.
Yeah.
We walk in there. The bartender's like, hey, there's a cover tonight. We have live music. And I was like, oh, that's fine. So we pay our $5 and then we sit down. I get a Rainier. We sit down and then immediately there's music going on.
Yeah.
And this is one of my Snapchats. I don't know if you saw it, but it was a lady in a red dress. And she was singing very like weird. It wasn't like your typical like songs. So then she goes, oh, this story's gonna be long, so bear with me, guys. She goes, this song's dedicated to my husband who I love. And I was like, okay, so she's not a lesbian. It's cool. This guy, I know his last name was Rodriguez. I don't remember his first name, so we're gonna call him Mr. Rodriguez, right? Roger. Fuck it, let's call him Roger.
Roger Rodriguez.
Yeah, let's call him Roger. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So he's like, I was dedicated to my husband Roger. You know, I love you. She sings the song. It was cool. Whatever. I'm recording it.
Yeah.
These guys come and sit next to us. One guy, and I swear to God, I'm not making this up. Okay. One of the guys is wearing a 3-piece suit with a tie. And
damn, so he's straight stunting.
But it was a bacon. Bacon suit? It was a bacon suit, right?
Okay.
So in my head, I'm like, either he's like cool as fuck or he lost the bet. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So then he sits next to us, and there's other people by us. This guy leans over and he goes, hey, are you guys here for Roger? And we're like, who's Roger? Like, no, we found this place. Yeah. Like, oh, okay, cool. Where are you guys from? I'm like, oh, we're from Chicago. He's like, no way. Yo, so he starts pointing out people. It's like, okay, so that's Roger. Yeah. That's Roger's best friend, the guy in the bacon suit. That's his wife. So in the whole bar, there was at least 20 people tops. Okay. You know, it wasn't packed at all, and everyone scattered, so it wasn't packed. And then everyone knew each other.
Oh, so they were all there for Roger.
Yeah, they're all celebrating Roger, right? And at this point, I was so intrigued because I was like, who the fuck is Roger, and like, why is he like being celebrated?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's his birthday, right? So I go, hey man, is it Roger's birthday? He goes, no, we're celebrating the Roger's 30th year here in Seattle. He's from wherever. Okay. And he moved here 30 years ago. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. You know, maybe like just a group of friends wanted to play some music.
Right.
So then the next person goes up. It's this little scrawny guy and like this little white guy. And he goes, so I didn't know what to play tonight, but my boyfriend told me to play songs from 30 years ago. So congratulations, Roger, because, you know, 30 year.
Yeah, 30
So
years.
then he starts playing like a medley of like, you know, songs from 1989.
Yeah.
So it was cool, and I was like still trying to figure out what did Roger do to deserve this.
Yeah, this is getting weirder the longer you go.
but I'm drinking more, right? So I'm getting like loosening up, and I was like, yeah, go Roger, you know, like I'm in it now, you know. So where I was sitting, there was a tripod behind me, and I almost knocked it down. Whatever, it was cool. It was holding like an iPad. This next band goes up, and there's this guy. If I guess for point of reference, if you've seen the episode where my boy Juan's on it, where we did the snack challenge, he looks like Juan, but he's like 65, right?
Okay.
Holding a ukulele, right? His shirt is so used and worn that his collar is like all the way down here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, this guy's like a bum that stumbled in. Like, this guy doesn't know Roger for sure, right?
You're all like, you're not here to celebrate Roger. Get the fuck out.
Fuck out. This is Roger's people only. High five, Roger. But so I'm like, yo, this guy definitely doesn't know Roger.
Yeah.
He comes up, has a guy with I don't even know what kind of guitar it is, but it's an oversized guitar.
Yeah.
He has a ukulele, and then this lady has like a one like drum snare.
Yeah.
You know? So I was like, yo, this is about to be either really good or they're gonna fucking suck. They start playing. First song, killed it, dude. Like this is like, holy shit, how does this even sound great? Second song, killed it.
Yeah.
Third song, he goes, this song goes out to my dear friend Roger, who I love so much, blah, blah, blah. And then he starts going on about how he met Roger in college, and how they were performing together, and like they performed different like arts and whatever.
Sun coming down, making me warm. Feel like a train leaving the station now. Leaving my cares on the platform.
So I was like, okay, this guy's cultured. Like, he's not a bum. Like, all right, cool. After their set, this Roger guy, he's been sitting there the whole time, right? He goes up. He goes, thank you so much, Steve. Thank you so much for being here. You know, I love our friendship. Boom, lands one on Steve's mouth. Kisses Steve in the lips. So then
I thought his wife is here.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. So I was like, yo, are we doing a swinging thing right now? Is this what's going on? I was like, yo, I got to get out of here. I don't want to fucking kiss Roger.
No,
like,
I thought you were all for Roger.
Oh, no, at this point, I was like, let me back off a little bit. Roger, yo, it's cool.
You do your thing. I'm going to chill back here.
Yo, and then to the point. So
this is a public bar, Roger.
Roger, come on. You got to warn me, bro. So then this is all going on. I'm looking over at my brother. My brother's having a ball. Like, he's like, dude, this is great. Like, the music's popping.
He's all about Roger.
He's like 4 Jack and Cokes in. So, like, you know, he's all about Roger, too. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I don't know what Roger did, but this might be a cult. At this point, I was like, yo, this is a cult. Like, for sure. Like, they're all Roger's, like, followers.
Right.
And then, so more people ended up playing. Finally, Roger leaves, comes back with a badass suit. The guy in the bacon suit. Has his bacon suit on. Roger has like the same suit, but it's like tropical colors.
Yeah.
And then they have another guy, and he, the guy that leaned over and asked us where we're from.
Yeah.
Is the bass player in this band, right?
All right.
So then, long story short, or long story long, they're playing a song, and then he goes, "Whoa, hold on, guys, hold on. Hey, Roger, we got a special guest that came in all the way from Chicago to see you tonight."
Oh, no.
Bro. So then the whole bar, like, shifts. You can see everybody go, "Poof," you know?
Hold on. And
I swear to God.
they're shifting to you,
yes.
right?
And then they're shifting to me and my brother. And then they go, yeah, these guys came all the way from Chicago to celebrate Roger's 30th year. Let's give it up for my buddies from Chicago. Bro, I was like, yo, I'm not kissing Roger in the mouth right now. Like, it was crazy. So then Roger, this fucking infamous Roger goes, yo, thank you so much. You know, I love Chicago. If there was more nature, I'd live there or whatever. He goes, hey, buddy, what's your name? And I was like, Jose. He goes, hey, do me a favor. Go ahead and you see that tripod with the camera? Go ahead, turn that on for me. I want to record this song. And I was like, all right, well, here I go. You know, I'm fucking drunk already because it's been like an hour and a half of just straight drinking. So I turn it on, and it's an iPad, so it has like a code. You know, I was like, hey, I need your password, Roger, because he's my boy now.
You're on a first name basis.
Yeah, I was like, yo, Roger, I need your password. He goes, oh man. He looks around the room, and everyone's looking at us. They're watching this go, and he goes, it's 6969. And he goes, and I was like, are you serious? He goes, yeah, I'm that guy. And I was like, I could tell you fucking kissed the guy. So I punch in 6969. I hit record.
Yeah.
Dude, this was I swear I should have recorded this. He, like, before they played the song, he told this story about him and Bacon Suit.
Okay.
How, like, 20 years ago, they were hiking in the mountains of Seattle. Or they were biking in the mountains. And then I guess he got a flat tire, stopped. He was going to fix it. And then Bacon Suit was chilling. Bacon Suit starts freaking out. Yeah. And then Roger's like, yo, what's going on? Like, I'm almost done. He goes, dude, behind you, there's a big fucking mountain cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mountain cat. And he goes, what? Like, what are you going to do? He's like, he told Bacon Suit to throw a rock and distract them so they could run this way.
Bad idea.
So Bacon Suit throws the rock, lands in between Roger and this mountain cat, which is now like 30 feet from him.
Yeah.
So then Roger goes, I didn't know what to do. Bacon Suit fucked me up. And then whatever, he finished the story. It was a really good story. And then the song that they played was all about that mountain cat and the whole thing.
Yeah,
the
like
whole story.
Yeah.
And it was the dopest rock song mixed with like rap.
Yeah.
And fucking Roger started rapping. And at that point I was signed up. I was like, yo, I'm in it
You
for
were
Roger.
in the cult of Roger.
Yeah. So yeah, that night was fucking crazy, bro. And all because we stumbled into that bar because we heard the fucking music.
That's so weird. Like,
it was amazing. Yeah.
Was it like? Because I feel like it had to be like a private event then, because everyone was there for Roger.
Yeah, and that's what kind of threw us off, because we got charged a cover, but we thought like, oh, it's gonna be just like an open mic,
Right?
You know, like we're used to that here.
Yeah.
But no, dude,
But it was a cover charge for the event. Like, you think they would have mentioned that at the beginning? It's like, hey, by the way, there's this event for Roger going on.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah,
that's so weird, bro.
It was pretty badass. Yeah. And that was just one night.
I mean, congrats. I mean,
I'm in the cult, bro. Like, it's crazy.
You're in a cult.
Yeah.
The family of Roger.
Yeah, and this whole time I'm like, fuck, dude, like, I should have tried to like network, or maybe like, you know, like, I don't know, fucking add them on Facebook or something.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so weird.
They were so like free spirited, and like everyone that was going up, like, even though they might have sucked or like they were good, like everyone was still clapping for them, and like everyone, like nobody cared or was judging anybody, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, that must be crazy when you're joining a cult and you don't even know it. Like, that's how they trick you, you know? Like,
yeah.
Because they're like, yo, this is a free space. Like, you can do
whatever you want.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? And then I was thinking like, fuck, dude, I'm in a cult. But I was drunk, so
you were like, I'm in. Fuck it,
dude. I'm not kissing Roger though.
That's the initiation. You kiss Roger and you're in. Welcome to the family.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. But
so we went to this bar that was kind of loud. Like, I got nothing to cover that. I got nothing to top that.
Was Roger there? No.
There was probably a Roger.
Maybe.
There was a party going on. So, I see. I don't even want to. Like, what's the coolest thing that happened?
Did you try any new like beers or any like?
I didn't meet anybody named Roger, man. So I guess we went to this place called Boss Cat.
Ooh, Boss Cat.
Boss Cat.
Nice.
And it was like in the cool part of town, and we didn't even know it, because you know, every day somebody different just picked, you know, this is where we're gonna go. And this one of the girls that was on the trip with us, she at some random point in the day, she's like, hey, we're going to Boss Cat afterwards, by the way. And I was like, okay, well I'm sold. That's a cool name, but like, what is it? It's like, I don't know. I looked it up on my phone. It came up on my phone as a recommendation, and it's called Boss Cat. Like,
so she didn't know, you didn't know.
Yeah. She was like, it's Boss Cat. It has like a 4.8 on Google.
Oh, nice.
And they're like, yeah, we'll just go there. I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know, we went. It was like a 30-minute drive, and we pulled up to Boss Cat. They had a valet service.
Oh, nice.
So that was the first tip off. And
like
shit. Everyone walking around was like, I don't know, what would be the equivalent? It's like, I can't even think of an equivalent. So like, imagine like
Lincoln Park.
I was gonna say Lincoln Park, but like, if people dressed like they had just left the office.
Oh, so like their sleeves are rolled up, but they still got the tie on.
Yeah, like that.
Their shirt's tucked in, but it's not fully tucked in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it looks like that. And we're like, damn, we should have just not changed. Because, you know, we went back to the hotel, we changed. Everyone was like in jeans, like, you know, chilled.
Casual.
Yeah, because like one dude he wore a suit every day. Like the other guy he had like his polo and like his khakis on and stuff. We were dressed up during the day.
Yeah.
And so we're like, damn, we should have just not changed. We would have fit in better. Like, what if they don't even let us in?
Damn.
Because like
dress code?
that's how cool it looked,
Yeah.
And so we walk in, and like even before you walk in, like you can hear the music, like through the doors.
Yeah.
And then our dumbasses tried to go in through the wrong door, and so like the valet person's like, oh no, the main door's over around the other way.
So now you guys look like schmucks. Like,
So like we're underdressed, like we
trying to
fucking
sneak in through the back.
trying to sneak in through the back.
Yeah.
And so we walk in, and music's bumping. Like you can't hear someone like from this distance unless you're like shouting.
Ooh, so it was like a club.
Yeah, I guess so. And like we walk in, and like the first thing this girl says is like, "Oh man, I didn't know I had picked a place that was so hip."
Wow.
It's like I thought I was just picking a nice little place to go eat, and this is like the place you come have a few drinks and get home like at 2 a.m.
Yeah, right. Like when Michael Scott fucking goes to New York to meet Ryan.
Yeah,
It was like that?
Like that.
Okay, cool.
And so we sit down at this table. They put us like in a corner. It's like where no one could see us.
Wow.
Honestly, they put us like in the back corner.
Yeah.
Like by the bathrooms. And then there was like a special, like a private party going on in the back of the place. So they had like the curtains drawn and all this. There was like photographers. You could see the lights going off every once in a while.
So it was popping.
They had they didn't have a wine cellar. They had a whiskey cellar.
Ooh.
And like you could go in there and like sit in these like big ass, and these big ass like chairs. Like I don't even know. Like
It was like leather lounge chairs.
Yeah, leather lounge chairs, and like have whiskey, I guess.
I'm picturing this perfectly.
And they got like walls of bottles.
Damn,
of
this
whiskey.
place is popping. Yeah.
And so there's that. They sit us down. One person comes around, and I assume that was our waiter.
Yeah.
But apparently that was half of our waiters. We got 2 waiters per table. There was 5 of us, so it wasn't even like it was a big party.
For what? No.
You get 2 waiters. One brings your drinks and one brings the food.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad.
You order drinks with one of them. The other one, you order your food.
Yeah.
Plus, you have a person that gives you water and like anything else that you need.
Yeah.
They got
cleans up the yeah.
Yeah, they got a dude who picks up the table and all that. So we had 4 people. We had a drinks person, a food person, a water person, and a person who was like cleaning the table.
All right, not to be racist or anything.
Yes.
It was the person cleaning up the table. Was he Hispanic?
Maybe. He probably was. It was kind of dark in there. I could tell that
I could see it being dim in there. Yeah.
One of the waitresses, the waitress, the only girl that we had, she was white. I could tell because if you're white, you're white.
You're just white.
And the other ones were pretty dark, so I don't know. They could have been something.
All right. So this place is popping. It's dark. And you guys, did you order like a
cheeseburger and chicken strips?
No. No, but like, what kind of drink do you get at that type of place? Like, you have to get like an old fashioned or something.
They had some cool drinks though.
Yeah.
They had like a drinks list. It was like 24 drinks, and it was all like crazy ass names. I wish I could remember what they were, but they were like gin and something, like some whiskey drinks. They had a bunch of scotches and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And so like it was a really cool place. Like the food was good, like everything was good, but it was just so like it was so high class, bro.
That's badass.
Like I kind of felt bad. Like even though at the end of the day we all expense our meals and like the client paid for it and everything, at the same time I was still like, this is so much money.
Yeah, for no
Like,
reason. Like you could
like
have been
no
good with
reason. Like every drink was like $20,
Fuck, dude.
and I had like 7 drinks.
Oh shit.
No, I had
I was like, God damn, that's like 140 just right off the bat. And there's like 5 of you guys?
no, I had 3 drinks there,
Okay.
and yeah, it was just so weird. They had a dude outside of the bathroom,
Yeah.
but like the dude wasn't in the bathroom, and the bathrooms were like individual. I don't know how to
Like
explain
stalls?
it. Yeah, it was like a hallway,
Oh shit.
and there was 2 halls. It split in a Y, like one for guys, one for girls.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a dude waiting outside of the guys' hallway, and one outside of the girls' hallway. And they, he like keeps track of which bathrooms are open. So if they're all full, he tells you to wait there until someone comes out.
Oh, like a fitting room.
Yeah, like a fitting room.
Yeah.
So that's what the bathrooms were like, but they weren't all full bathrooms. So like some of them had toilets and others only had urinals.
Okay.
And it was so funny because when I was waiting there for someone to come out, someone came out and he came out like super drunk. I could tell he was drunk. He had his drink in one hand and his cell phone in the other hand.
Nice.
And he was like walking out and like taking a picture.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, those drunk Snapchats.
Yeah. And so he was taking a picture, and like he was super into it. I'm just staring at him, like I'm enjoying how fucked up he is.
Wow. Yeah.
And so he looks at me. I was like, "How's it going, man?" He's like, "Bro, this bathroom is messed up." Like,
Oh shit.
and I was like, what do you mean? He's like, "Well, look." And I look, and there's no toilet. It's just a urinal. So it's a urinal and a sink.
Yeah.
And I was like, "I see your point." And he's like, "Yeah." And then he like turns and he starts yelling at the dude who's like managing the bathrooms. He's like, "Bro, what if I had to take a shit?" He's like, "You don't know what I had to do. What if I had to take a shit and you sent me into a room with a urinal?"
So you direct them to the wrong room. Yeah.
It was like, "What if I had to puke? You want me to puke in the sink?"
Yeah, that's a great point, actually. Yeah.
And I was like, that's what I thought while I was using the urinal. I was like, he makes a good point. Like, what if you're coming in here to puke and you got to puke in the urinal, you got to puke in the sink? Make your choice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was such a weird, like, high class place. Like, I want to go back. No.
Yeah, let's do it. Nah, that sounds like a high class place. Did you guys go somewhere afterwards, or it was kind of just one and done?
Well, I mean, that day that was the only place. I mean, we were still there for like 3 hours.
Oh shit, yeah.
Because I mean, we were already in the corner. They already let us in. Might as well. Might as well just stay.
Yeah.
But no, the other nights we went to like more chill places. Like we went to that organic sports bar. That place was pretty cool. We went to this other like random dive bar that one of the guys, the dude who was like 6'4" or 6'4", 6'5", whatever, he picked, and he was like, "Yeah, I usually just pick places by their beer menu. It's like I really don't care where I like. The food's gonna be all right, but if you have a good beer, that's what makes it. That's what makes it a good night."
Yeah, like Twin Peaks. Like their food's all right, but their beer is like the perfect temperature.
I like Twin Peaks.
You like their food?
I like their food. I like their wings.
They're all right. We had it in Vegas. It was all right.
Maybe it was because in Vegas.
Oh, maybe because there's so much traffic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like the couple locations that I've been to around here, I like them a lot better than Hooters.
Oh man, Hooters. I'm done with Hooters for the rest of my life, bro.
What happened? They just
They took all my
screwed
money.
you over?
No.
Oh,
No, so fast forward, we go to Vegas. I'm there one night with my brother, and then the next night, my other brother flies in, and he literally texted me the night before his flight. He goes, "Dude, first thing we do when I land, we got to go to Hooters, get wings, and then gamble at their casino because
Hooters has a casino there.
yeah, so it's the Hooters Hotel. And
Wait, back up. Hooters Hotel.
oh shit! Wait, you've never been to Vegas, right,
No.
bro?
So they got a hotel that is there a Twin Peaks Hooter? That one's probably better.
No, Twin Peaks Hotel. No, they do have a restaurant on the Strip, but they don't have a hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like where we were staying across the street, which so this street is famous because that's where they killed Tupac,
Okay.
right? And it's called wherever the hell it's called.
Murder Row.
No, wow, damn, like that. No. That's fucked up. Yeah, so we were staying at the MGM, and then across the street is the Hooters Hotel.
Yeah.
And that's my brother's like only like request is to go there, right? So
that's the spot.
yeah, like that's his spot. So then we go, bro. I don't know if it was because they make so many wings in one day, but not to be gross, guys, but these wings fucked like turned me inside out. Like, dude, they fucked me up so bad. It was, I almost wanted to just fly home. Like it was just crazy. Yeah, I was like, dude, and I've been like gone for a whole week, and all I want to do is like just poop in my own bathroom. You know, like these wings fucked me up. But yeah, dude, Hooters Hotel. Yeah, fuck Hooters.
That sounds like a bad time.
Also, I lost money there at the roulette table. So,
Oh, it is roulette.
well, I didn't know how to play roulette till then. So it was pretty fun. Well, because the first night I was up
Yeah.
by like a lot. So I was like, oh, cool. I walk away. That's
how they
it.
get
Like,
you.
Yeah. And then the next night I was like, oh, that was easy. We can do that shit again.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, don't even try.
Then the third night, forget it. Nah.
What happened the third night?
I was down like my last like 20.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna put everything. I hit, and I was like, I hit. So I'm leaving, and then I just like I ended up breaking even. Like I think I was leaving up at like $40.
It's like I hit, I'm leaving, and then you were like $300 in the hole later.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's exactly it. But yeah, no, it was cool because the last night we were there. We had to catch our flight at 10. Like we had to be at the airport at like around 10.
Yeah.
So we went back to Hooters one last time, and
Just those
they were
wings
actually
destroyed you
switching out.
again.
So now it's no longer the Hooters hotel. It's YOLO or like the Yo-Yo Hotel or some
The
shit. like
Yo-Yo?
that. It's like this like Indian
Yeah.
company that bought it out.
So does that mean
They're literally transitioning. Like they were like, "Yo, tomorrow,
Yeah.
everyone's gonna be wearing a different uniform. The chips are gonna be different.
Yeah.
Like we're pushing all the Hooter stuff out." Because when I won the money, I was like, "Oh, can you cash me out?" And he's like, "Oh, you got to go over there because I only have the new chips." And I was like, "What? That's stupid."
Right.
So then I was like, "Wait, so these chips are no longer like you're not gonna have any Hooters like chips ever again?" He goes, "No." I was like, "All right, cool. Can I keep one?"
Yeah.
Like I just want $1, and then I have it in my room.
That's what I was gonna say. So like you could say you were technically there when the Hooters hotel closed.
Yeah, yeah. The night of, yeah.
Damn, that's kind of cool.
That's kind of fire, right?
That toilet bowl was fire.
Ooh, yeah, it was bad.
Worth it.
And
See,
then like
that's probably why the wings sucked. They didn't give a shit anymore.
probably, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were on their way out. Like, who cares if we kill people?
Oh well, they killed me. No, yeah, man. So overall, it was a good trip. It was crazy. Yeah.
It sounds like I was. The thing that I was really excited about when I got home was to sleep, though.
Oh my god, right?
Like-
Just your own bed.
Yeah, I slept until like forever.
Well, you had your own hotel room, right?
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
We each had our own. The place we stayed at was all suites.
Oh, nice.
So, we had like the little living room and like the little kitchen area and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Barely used it.
Straight to the room.
Basically, I think
Yeah.
one of the nights I watched like an episode and a half of The Office.
Oh, that's cool.
Because, The Office is just always on.
Yeah. Oh, that's true, right?
It's always on when you need it. And, it was great too. It was the episode where they have the, not the yard sale, but like the garage sale in the office.
Ooh, that's a good ass
And that's
episode.
the episode where Michael proposes to Holly.
Is that the same
It's
episode?
the same episode with the magic beans.
Oh yeah, and the St. Paul girl.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that is the same
it's
episode.
the same episode. It was a great episode. And then the one before that was the one with Todd Packer.
Oh, where he comes back.
Yeah, where he's like, "I've been an outdoor cat for so long. Don't give up on me, Michael."
Yeah, yeah.
And then he gave up on
gives
him.
That's stupid. That's the least person I like.
And those were a really good. Those were a solid episode and a half to catch. It made me so happy.
That's cool, man. Because when we went to Milwaukee, we were talking about hotel TV.
Yeah.
And how it's just so good.
It's perfect.
Well, this whole trip, I had no like hotel TV whatsoever.
Dang,
Yeah, it's
you
kinda
missed
sad.
out.
Yeah.
So it's like, did you even go on vacation?
I didn't. I watched the Democratic the debate.
Oh, that's something. I
Yeah, it
guess
was a little bit.
the
Yeah.
debate was in Houston.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh shit, nice.
Traffic.
No.
Oh
yeah,
so
dude.
much traffic,
Bro, well, when we were in Vegas, there was a big fight going on.
Oh, was that when
Tyson
Chandler?
Tyson something versus some other guy.
Okay.
Yo, check this out. So on Thursday, we're walking in from wherever we were, and we're going up to our room. We see this tall ass white guy with a bunch of Mexicans around him, and they're all taking pictures, right? So I was
Yeah.
like, this motherfucker's famous. Like, he has to be famous. But I
This
just didn't know who he
motherfucker's
was, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, I'm not going to go over there because I don't know who he is. So I just kept it moving. Come back downstairs, walk through the lobby, and in the lobby of the MGM Grand, since like that's kind of like the hotel that always has like the fights and stuff,
Yeah.
there's a big like ring, like a replica, and then there's like a lion in it. Well, on the side of the banner, like the banners, they have like the fight that's going on. And it was the fucking guy that was taking pictures in the
Yeah.
lobby, right? So I was like, yo, this is the guy that's fighting
blew
Saturday
it.
night. And I know, I was like, damn. He ended up losing though, but
Was his name Roger?
maybe. No, fucking Roger did. No.
Dude, Roger's everywhere.
Yeah. Speaking of Vegas, dude, the storming Area 51 today.
Oh, it is today. Yep.
Yeah. Do you think people ended up showing up?
Oh, there was so many people.
Oh, yeah?
There was way more people than I expected.
How do you know? You were there?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No.
No.
My flight got in a couple hours ago.
Yeah, that was fast. No.
It's amazing.
Too fast. Fast enough for an unidentified flying object. You just caught a ride with one of them? No. Hey, yo, drop me off. No.
Wow, drop me off. It's cool, man.
Right.
Nobody will see. No, there was a bunch of news coverage on it, and there was like a bunch of people who were there taking pictures and stuff. Like there was a lot more people than I thought.
So did they like swarm? Like did they try to get in, or they were just congregating?
I think they were
in
just
front?
congregating in front.
That's stupid.
I mean, there was 2 people that tried to go in like last week, and they got arrested, and now they're detained, and like they're
YouTubers, right?
Yeah, their fucking like visas or whatever are getting revoked.
Damn, so they're fucked.
Yeah. So yeah, just don't try to get in. But yeah, there was a lot of people there.
I guess that's kind of cool. Like if you're in the area, might as well go drive down there. To see
There was people flying out.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure no one from the actual area was there. I feel like it's all people that flew in.
Yeah, because when I was flying into Vegas, you could just see like all the desert area, you know.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was thinking like, I wonder where it's actually like located. Because it's in Nevada, but like I wonder like
It's like in the super middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I don't know. I hope maybe something will come out of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Other than that, though, sounds like your trip was pretty all over the place. You had some bad wings and blew up some toilets in a hotel.
Yeah, it was quite the experience, man. Definitely recommend Seattle. I mean, it was all right. Like it wasn't anything crazy, but it was a city just to check out.
Yeah,
something different. And then Vegas is just Vegas. It's a monster in itself. Had the best tacos in Vegas.
Did you?
Yeah. So there's this place off the strip, kind of. Pretty much, they're known for like their tacos. Is like the only Mexican restaurant in Vegas.
Okay.
That was super packed. We didn't want to wait, so we went to the place next door, less packed. Dude,
So, like, there's this place in Vegas known for their Mexican food. Super packed, didn't go.
yeah, fuck that. We were waiting in line. We're like, yo, let's go buy a beer while we wait. So we bought a beer, like a tall boy. We're waiting in line. We're like, fuck this. This is taking too long. Let's go to that place. And then that place ended up being like a really good place.
Yeah.
So we're like, fuck it. I mean, who cares? So I had really good tacos in Nevada. That was cool.
Oh, that sounds nice. We had really shitty tacos for lunch one day.
Really?
One of my coworkers, she ordered I forgot what she ordered. She ordered something, and then she ordered a taco of carnitas. And man, like those were the worst by far that I'd ever seen in my life.
Were they like all dry or what?
It was so dry that like she stuck a fork into them, like literally with that, like fucking angry like velocity.
Yeah.
And like banged it on the table.
Oh shit.
And it didn't like break.
Damn, dude.
She just banged it on the table and it kept its shape.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's how hard they were.
It's really bad. But you would think that like Houston has like really good Mexican food.
We did not come across any like straight up Mexican, like even that place that we ordered, it was like a Chipotle type thing. And like the only other Mexican food that we saw were all like variations of like Chipotle style.
Okay,
Mexican
so like
food.
chain restaurants.
Yeah. So we didn't see any like actually straight up Mexican food. And I think I checked one of the nights too because I was kind of hungry.
Oh, really?
And I was trying to see what was like around.
Yeah.
There wasn't any like Mexican places.
Yeah, it's weird. Oh, yo, before how much time do we have left?
Oh, we got time.
Oh, dude. Okay, so you know how like you and I we like going to the comedy shows and stuff?
Yeah.
So I made it a thing to like make sure to go to one in Seattle, you know?
Okay.
So I Googled it and I found this place called what is it called? No, Comedy Underground.
Okay.
Right? So I'm thinking like, yo, this is like near a touristy place. It has to be good. Bought tickets. We ended up going. Well, we were at the lesbian bar that I mentioned before.
Right.
We met some really cool this really cool lady person.
This lady person.
She was really cool. She studied in Chicago before, and then like she was just telling us about the South Side, and like it was just a really cool vibe, right? And then so we had a couple of drinks there. We were like pretty buzzed. We went to the comedy show.
Right.
We stumbled down these stairs, and then it's Comedy Underground, so it's like in some basement.
So it's literally underground.
It's literally underground, yeah.
Okay.
So then I was like, yo, this could either be really good or it's gonna suck really bad.
Yeah.
The first comedian was like this black guy, and he was pretty funny, but I think I was just laughing because like I was drunk already. Second comedian comes, right? I was wearing a Cubs hat, and then second comedian comes. We're sitting right in front. We're front row, where it's like tables and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're sitting right next to the stage, and then the comedian goes, "Yeah, so I'm from Chicago. As you can see on my shirt, I got a Sox logo." And then we're like, "Ah, fuck." And then he goes, "Yo, you guys from Chicago?" And then we're like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
it was
yeah,
all
yeah."
over.
And then he's like, "Oh yeah, your Cubs hat." I was like, "Yeah, cool." And then I was like, "Fuck, dude!" Like everyone's watching me,
Yeah.
So then he goes, "Yeah, so you guys from the North Side?" And then my stupid brother goes, fucking like confident. He goes, "No, we're from Berwyn, or like whatever." And then the guy goes, "Oh, bro, you're not really from Chicago." He goes, "But no one's gonna understand this joke, so I'm just gonna keep it moving." And we're like, "Ah, dude, he just totally like fucking shitted on us." But
He
no
did.
one in the room got it because no one's ever been to Chicago.
Right.
It was so funny, man. Like, and then the guy just went on about like Chicago and like a bunch of jokes.
Yeah.
And then my brother was texting his wife, and then he goes, "Hey, man, have some respect. Get off your phone." And he goes, "I'm texting my wife." And then they just started going in on him and how he
Yeah.
had to check in and all this shit.
Oh.
It was funny, dude. Like,
He wanted to get lit
it
up
was
that night.
So funny, man. Like it was literally like, how like comedians that have podcasts, they'll explain like those nights where either you bomb or like you do really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw some like comedians bomb, but we also saw like really good like work. It was awesome. Yeah.
No, that's cool. I think like that's the best kind of comedy show to go to.
Oh yeah, for
Where,
sure.
like you can see like a spectrum, and it's I don't know. I enjoy it more than just everyone's just fucking killing it.
Yeah, it was cool. And then like it was cool because like now like since I've been like listening to a bunch of like podcasts on it, I noticed like the comedians that sit in the back,
Yeah.
or
They're like
Yeah.
just checking out the other talent. And
yeah,
stuff.
and like it's kind of cool to see that whole like world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that you reminded me of, I don't know how, but you know how hard it is to get beer delivered to you in Houston?
Oh shit. Go Puff. No.
It is so hard that I tried on 2 separate nights and could not do it.
Really? Wait, how did you try it, or like what'd you use?
I tried everything. I
Beer. No.
I looked at like 3 different apps both nights, and like either it was like, oh, your delivery will show up tomorrow like at noon. I was like, okay, that's stupid. Or like, yeah, it was like a $50 like minimum order and like all this shit.
Yeah.
And it was just like, all right, well, this is dumb. And then this past Sunday, I was watching the Bears game, and this YouTube video went up that day that I wanted to watch, and it was a YouTube channel that I watched. They had a gameplay stream a couple weeks ago where they played Super Mario Maker,
Oh, nice.
and they were drinking White Claws. And so, they had rules around the game and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was watching it, and I was like, I kind of want some White Claws now.
Oh wow.
Because it was just so prominently in the video.
Yeah.
And I watched like the first couple minutes of the video, and I was like, no, I'm going to stop watching. I'm going to get some White Claws, and then I'll watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
Right? And so I was like, I really don't want to drive to the store, though. And then I thought, because I had tried it so many times in Houston, I was like, I wonder if it's any easier to get beer delivered here. Within the hour. within an
Damn,
hour,
like
I had
that?
a case of White Claws. And it was like
That's
20
crazy.
and it was like $20.
Yeah.
So like it was maybe $4 more expensive.
So it wasn't a lot.
Yeah. I was like, that's basically what I would have spent in gas going to the store.
What app do you use though?
I used Instacart.
Instacart.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
And so yeah, it's really cool. It tells you like, okay, this person's gonna pick up your order, and then like when they're picking up your stuff, it's like this person has picked up this and that.
So it's like Uber Eats for beer.
Yeah. Well, for anything, you could get your groceries with it.
Oh,
you know?
really?
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope.
But I just got a case of White Claw.
The guy picking it up was probably like, this guy fucking White Claws.
Yeah. No. And it was really cool. Like within an hour, I ordered, and there it was. And then I watched the video, drank my White Claws.
White
And
Claws.
so one thing that, the Chicagoland area has clear cut over Houston, you can get White Claws delivered within an hour.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I've never tried that. Like ordering liquor from an app.
I recommend DoorDash. Or not DoorDash, Instacart.
Instacart. Yo, that Bears game though.
It's dope. Bro, you can order from Jewel. You can order from Binny's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You could order from Aldi.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
You order from all these other places too that don't sell alcohol. Like if you're literally just trying to get groceries.
Yo, that's kind of badass. Yo, what if I just want a loaf of bread, peanut butter, and jelly?
Instacart.
What if I want 2 broccoli pieces, ranch, and a Lunchable?
Instacart.
You heard it here for. You heard it here first. Now use TretoWithOutARadio. No.
Yeah, Instacart.com/TretoWithOutARadio.
Yo, that's dope, man. So I guess overall it was a good week. Well, did you like your week? I liked my week.
I think it was a good week. I enjoyed it. Like the whole trip outside of the weather, I think it was solid trip.
Yeah. Yo, you did mention I don't know if you wanted to talk about it off camera, but you had mentioned something about explaining something about a future episode or something like that.
Oh yeah, I did a bunch of brainstorming around stuff that we can do moving forward. Like I had some segment ideas, some new non-podcast episode ideas, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do I want to really ruin the surprise here?
Yeah, no, don't.
Yeah, there's at least 2 like full. There's like one idea that I have for like an actual series that we could do, and then there's four like different segment ideas that I have.
Yeah, that's dope.
So I'm excited. We can talk about it whenever we wrap up here.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. I also want to implement all the stuff we learned in Milwaukee too. Man.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
That's super dope. All right, I guess we can pretty much end it here, right?
So yeah, I think it was a good spot to end it on.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a good
dope,
note.
man. If this is your first time tuning in, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at TretoWithOutARadio. You can catch us on Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcast.
Why'd you have to turn around?
I haven't said this in a while. It's been a while. You could also find us on iHeartRadio. I mean, we're
Basically
everywhere. You could tune in, use your PlayStation and watch us. Yeah, you literally can. Like if you have a YouTube app on your PlayStation.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, see,
all right,
you
never
gotta be
mind.
innovative. You gotta
You gotta wiggle your way in there.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tune in next week where we find out if the left shoe really fits on the right shoe.
Spoiler, it doesn't.
All right, guys. Thank you. We'll have a good one. No.